Really? People have been locked up for how many months now? Quietly staying at home. Only a few protests of late. But it's almost on cue. We get this trigger point and everybody is losing their shit because somebody said the word curfew. Like, imagine if they said curfew like months ago. Would have we have all been triggered by that? Would have we have all gone and started bloody throwing rocks and bricks and started burning mom and pop stores that we were so worried about their economical downturn and losing all their stuff? And then there's people out there throwing shit and burning it and stealing their stuff. Really? They're not even essential items. Like, I saw them all, they're looting Target. What's down at Target, really, other than shit? It's a bit like Kmart. It's just junk. There's a bit of soda pop in there. What are they eating? Light lamps and eating tables and dining stuff, are they? This is just a blatant setup, and people aren't seeing it, and they're straight away, oh, we're going on the colour thing. And there's no colour thing involved here at all. Police are arseholes either way, it doesn't matter. And it doesn't matter who's getting arrested. Why have they decided to milk this and put this all over the media all of a sudden? It's not the first time and it's not the last, and it just seems to be used as a trigger. And people aren't waking up to it and they're just jumping along and going for it. And it's like, hang on a minute, aren't we worried about this virus anymore? Where's that gone? Nobody cares. Like, everybody's all cool now. Oh, we're all healed. We've all been immunised from it. Because of why? Because apparently racial stuff creates COVID protection for yourself. Wow, I never knew that. Like, we're seeing some new stuff here every day. We've seen so many oddities. The whole thing's a bit of a setup. Really, you've just abandoned your police vehicles just on the road. You just took off like that. You didn't even fucking try and look after them. Really, everything's all been set up. Oh, they're standing down so you guys can jump all over them. Why are you even out there? It doesn't even make sense. Fuck. I saw some Australian media that were out there and there's footage of them and they've been hit by police with batons. And I'm like, why are you dressed out there like protesters? Why haven't you got a big press thing on your head? A big press t-shirt or something? You look like one of the thugs they're trying to get under control. So, and now it's like, oh, I can't believe you attacked these journalists. You don't look like journalists. You look like you're playing a game. You're all actors. There's so many questions here. So many questions. Like, why would you go and make a t-shirt with I can't breathe written on it like 2 days after your brother died? Really, you jumped on that pretty quick. You didn't even stay home for 5 minutes and get upset about your loss. Like, really? The guy that died, he's got a twin. A supposed twin, a basketballer. How does that work? Really? He's got his own doppelganger that's decided to come to the show and say that, oh, we were good mates and blah, 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 blah. You look exactly like him. Like, sure, you haven't got the same daddy. Like, maybe somebody should do some DNA testing. Apparently he was choked to death, this guy, and, gee, I don't want to get into that side of it because it's all crap. Like, why would we be triggered like this? Our local premier, he'd be freaking out right now. Imagine that. He's told us all to stay home. Even if you're working, stay home if you can. Like, still in panic mode. At what point is he going to go, oh, yeah, actually, it's all bullshit? Why are they leaving bricks around for people to throw? Who set that up? You know who it is. It's an old mate. His name is George, funnily enough. Check out the numbers in this thing. Go get your numerology calculator out and see what you can find. You'll be quite surprised. I've found a few things, but I'm not going to talk about them because you people get all upset and think I'm a numbers man, and I'm not. But anyway, I'm going. That's enough of a rant for today.